Ladies and gents, this is not a practice. This is not... don't adjust the TV sets, guys. This is real life. We are officially in the Boychester divided era. It gets extremely real. Have United fans taken into account just how damaging this loss is? It's something that I just wish to ask. Have they fully factored in just how painful this loss is? Or rather, painful, that's not the right word. Do they realize the gravity of this loss? Do they realize the impact of this loss? Because, guys, that's why I had to rest. I had to sleep before I did this video. Guys, 4K 60, guys, we're in... See, this video we have to do for 4K. Guys, if you can't do 4K, press stop and unsubscribe. If you can watch this video in 4K 60 frames per second, press pause and either change it to 4K or leave. We are doing 4K. This is a loss on epic proportions. It is a loss on truly epic proportions. Truly epic freaking proportions. Because, guys, it's bad. It's really bad. And to put it into full context, everyone loses finals because everyone loses finals. We can't win every single game. Like, what's to say? You can't win them all. You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, but no. But they had to win this. That whole win some, lose some. No. This ain't tiddlywinks, bro. They had to win this. Can I read? Can I just say some? 37 games played. 10 wins. 9 draws. 18 losses. 42 goals scored. 54 conceded. GD of -12 for a total of 39 points. So if United miraculously win their final game of the season, they will end the season on 42 points. 42 points. After 37 games played, these guys have 39 points. This is an L of epic proportions. As in, this is an L the likes of which I can't remember even seeing. It is a truly epic loss. So they had to win this. They had to win this. And I'm going to go into detail as to just what this means and the major impact. Because, guys, people may think that I'm being too extreme. I'm just trying to do this for clicks, trying to do this for views. I'm just trying to be very extreme. But I'll say it. Of course, anyone can come back. But look at AC Milan. Look at AC Milan. Where AC Milan were in the 80s and 90s, United were never there. The reverence we had for AC Milan in the 80s and the 90s and in the 2000s, United were never there. Where they were kings of Italy and they were kings of Europe. They were feared in Italy and they were feared in Europe for a long period of time. Having some of the greatest players we've ever seen in the game. United were never that. And look at where AC Milan are right now. United are finished. As of right now, they are finished. And this is the Boychester era. You see, I just kept on saying that name just for a laugh because we're just sipping into it. This marks the very beginning of the Boychester divided era, and I'm going to explain to you why this is the true Boychester era. Because what has happened in the last 10 years has been up and down, up and down, up and down. Because, okay, you suffer here, but you still come second. Okay, there's like a Europa League there. Okay, there's a FA Cup there. There's a Karabuki there. Okay, you beat PSG there. Okay, you beat Barcelona there. So there were a few sips here, and there. But 16th, 39 points, and you lose to Tottenham in the final, plus all of the financial mishaps, this is the Boychester. This is the true genesis and the beginning of the Boychester era. So like in 100 years from now, if a kid says, Mama, Papa, how did Boychester begin? Well, child, in the year of our Lord, 2025, on the, what was it right now? So on the 21st of May, 2025, round about evening time, depending on the year, but on the 21st of May 2025 was when Boychester Divided was born, officially. Officially born. It was on the 21st of May 2025. He had to win it. That's what I said on my preview. He had to win it. No. He had to win it. There was no excuse. He had to win it. And by him not winning it, he truly effed up. Big time. And Amrams is saying that, oh yeah, I will still stay there. I'm shocked that he's not already announced that he's leaving. 100% Amrams is contemplating leaving. Because, and I said this initially to begin with, I said that, Amrams, are you sure? Yeah, but you should always bet on yourself. You should always believe in your abilities. Yeah, but are you sure? Because what Amrams did not account for, he did not realize the gravity of the situation. He did not realize the seriousness of the situation. I did not realize just how problematic this club was in all facets. Manchester United currently is the last thing a young manager who is just earning his stripes should be going to go and do. A young manager needs to go to a club where there's functionality, there's freedom, and freedom to express yourself as to what you want to do. Man United, they need open heart surgery. You need to get surgical for Man United. This is not a job for a young whippersnapper. This is not a job for a freaking young coach. This is a job for an extremely experienced manager, not a coach, not a philosophy merchant, not a micromanager, not a modern, super advanced tactician. An old school, experienced manager who knows how to manage this situation to get results until you can now slowly patch things up. But as you're trying to patch things up, you're getting results. You're getting results. You're getting results. You're getting results until you slowly go from window to window to window to truly recreate this freaking team. After the season these guys have had, how do you recover? Because from a mental point of view, how do you recover? Amrams is realizing that he made a mistake. And he knows it. He knows he made a mistake joining United, because what you've now done is you might have done irrevocable damage to your reputation. Before he joined United, he was one of the most exciting names in football management. With what he was doing with Sporting Lisbon, he was one of the most exciting names. Fast forward to now, the end of May 2025. Who the hell wants to hire Amrams? Bro, United fans are saying, yo, sack this freaking dude. Bro, I mean, yo. Who in their right mind is looking at Ruben Amorim right now to take over their team? Because this has been disastrous. And this is where the key thing is. These players are not great. These players are not great. And a lot of these players need to go. But why this is problematic for Amram is, as bad as these players are, they're not 16th bad. They're not 39 points bad. They're not 10 wins bad and 18 losses bad. Like, Amram, you can't honestly tell me that with the players you have at your disposal, this is the season you have. That you have these guys in. With those players and that squad, you have them in 16th. 16th. Sorry, like the math doesn't math up. Math doesn't math up. So this is where it gets real right now. Everything he's built has been destroyed. Everything he's built has been destroyed. Fergie built something on and off the pitch, and the reason, the key thing in this video is the off the pitch. That's where I want to focus on, is that off the pitch. Because what Fergie did to United was create an empire on and off the pitch. On the pitch, great counter-attacking football, building a team in his own image, building 3 different teams, treble, league titles, a three-peat twice, taking Liverpool off their perch, as he says them, and ruling English football. Off the pitch, he created a brand that was seen as a winning brand, a brand of excellence, a brand of dominance, professionalism, and winning. So you saw the Man United badge, you saw the United name, you aligned it with winning, with excellence, with the champion mentality. That is what that brand meant. And that's what Fergie built. And we've gone from that, from the amazing things he did to that team on the pitch and what he built off the pitch, because Fergie was responsible for the excellence of the global brand of United. You saw Manchester United and there was a respect. Even if you may hate them, and of course I hated United, but as much as I hated them, I respected them. I revered them. I feared them. I was like, that is a football club of excellence. That is a football club to be respected. And then we fast forward to Jimmy Cliff. Fast forward to boy Jimmy Cliff. Fergie's special passes have been caught. Disabled cutting. The roofs are still leaking. Staff members have to pay to actually go to a freaking Europa League final. That brand that was to be respected, it's now clowned. From excellence and respectability to, is this Oxfam? Is this the Salvation Army? Is this Poundland? Is this buy one, get one free? So United right now, these guys, they are cost cutters. It's cost cutters FC. I don't know who United are. I don't recognize them. In 2025, this is cost cutters FC. Cutting costs. Bro, are you sure we need that? 3 meals a day, really? Really? Can we have just our 1 meal a day? You know what? Let's ride with porridge. Potato soup. Okay? We have no money for rice. We have no money for steak. Are you mad? Chicken, are you mad? Fish, are you mad? Well, if it's fish, what kind of fish though? No, let's stick with chicken. McDonald's, what's up, baby? Iceland, what's up? Iceland, can we get those 50 sausages for £2, please? Yeah. Costco's FC. That's what is happening. And by doing that, the brand is now slowly eroding away. And this is where it gets real. So after the Europa League final, hold on, enjoy it. So after the Europa League final, there was, I think it was Sky Sports who did a little expose on the United stock price. So United's share price is down 8%. It's happening. It's happening. And this is where I wanted to go with my video. So what I've said this for many times. Are Man United a big club? Yes, they are a big club. Why? Social media, the amount of people who talk about them, the impressions, and just how people want to know about Man United and how they're known globally. If they keep on losing, they're no longer in the Champions League. They become a mid-table club. They're no longer considered within the footballers' elite. Can they still be a big club? So if this continues, and this is where I'm going to the Boychester divided era, there'll be some fans who will be like, I'm out. No, there are many fans who they will live and die with United 100%. But on a global case, especially for the younger fans, guys will be like, yeah, nah, I'm out. This club that was supposed to be of excellence, playing in the Champions League, winning trophies, competing for leagues, they're now fighting relegation. They're now mid-table, and they're nowhere near winning a trophy. And there's no money to actually buy top players. No top players want to come and join this club. Yeah, I'm out. And when you're cutting costs, when you can't attract top players, when you're not in the Champions League, when you're not competing for trophies, the brand will suffer. So Man United will now be viewed as, oh yeah, they were once a great club, they were once amazing, but right now, nah. Things change. That's just life. Nothing ever stays the same. And I think this is the notion that I think people seem to miss. Oh, United will always be a big club. People will always care about United. United will always be a big thing. Really? Are you sure? Because I think that's just arrogance. And that's just ignorance. Because if this slide continues and United can't attract big players, the global fans that you have globally, they fall down. The brand suffers. There is no money to invest in the stadium. There's no money to invest into new players. How can it be viewed as a big club? Because that social media following, it will fall. It will fall. Guys will be like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I actually want to enjoy supporting this club. I actually want to be happy. But I'm no longer happy supporting the club. It no longer brings me joy. So that's massive social media following. It's going to fall. So this era of Boychester divided, for United fans, you better be worried. Because the future does not look good. And what you have to understand about the Premier League is that the Premier League is way more competitive than it's ever been. The Premier League is way more competitive than it has ever been. And the mid teams are getting even better right now. Those mid-tier teams are even going even better right now. And after this horrendous season, and looking at where the club is right now, and the landscape of football, bro, it does not look good for Man United. It doesn't look good for Man United at all. How do you save this? It's tricky. Because, again, and this is what I said before, what United did was a manager, an experienced manager, who knew how to get results. And for me, this all goes back to United decision making. Hiring Amrams midway through the season and getting him to treat a season like a preseason has him in 16th. Because what Amrams was doing is what you do preseason. But what he's doing, what you should be doing preseason, he was doing that mid-season in the most competitive league in the world. In a league in which you can take no off days. And by experimenting in an extremely competitive league, he ended up 16th. And morale is at an all-time low. And you ended up losing a extremely important Europa League final to a team that is allergic to winning trophies. it's an all-time L. It's a complete and all-time L. And to be real with you, man, the fact that, again, as I said again, what they had to do was experienced manager who knew how to get results, get the results, and slowly rebuild the team, rebuild the team, which is what Ragnick was saying. Ragnick said open heart surgery, and he got told to piss off. Ralph said, no, this team needs open heart surgery, and no one listened to him. Unless the management changes, the structure changes, this is going to be a budget-defended era. And guys, I am all here for it. Think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.